Bum, 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 bum. Excuse me. There's someone over here I would like to speak with, apparently.
There's someone in trouble here.
Looks like he's not coming home today either.
Why?
Pardon me, madam. What seems to be the problem? Well, a black owl I was looking after has flown off somewhere.
Oh.
An owl? You kept one as a pet?
Yes.
That's right. She used to be so attached to my son. It's one of the few things he left behind after he passed away in all the turmoil in this city. If I've lost that owl forever, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Oh, it's not for you to apologize for. I'm sorry for laying that on you when we just met. I'll find the owl. Rinwell, surely you and Hoodle could track this owl down, could you not? Maybe. You know, I think Hoodle might just be able to do it. Madam, would you entrust us with finding your son's missing owl? I can't guarantee we'll find it, but there may be hope yet.
Well...
You think so? Oh, thank you. Before we take off, may I ask if you have anything that your son used to wear? Perhaps if it sees something it's fond of or has a familiar scent, it'd be more inclined to approach us.
Yes!
I do. Go ahead and take this with you.
My thanks.
Much obliged. And with that, we shall commence our search. Wait, you're a Renan, aren't you? Are you sure it's all right for you to be helping a Dahnan like me? Madam, do you have reservations about soliciting help from me? It is an awkward situation for us both, I understand. In any case, we shall be back. The black eye patch. Oh, gee, I wonder who this belonged to. A covering meant to be worn over the right eye to conceal injuries, although many like wearing it simply because it looks cool. Oh, this is the Owl Sanctuary quest. I thought the Owl Sanctuary quest was getting all of the owls in the game. Okay, so this will get an emblem for Dohalim then.
I'm impressed. You're making promises too freely. And that last exchange.
Niaz is beset with grief. As a responsible Renan, it falls to me to extend my hand.
I don't think it should be your burden to take on.
There appears to be a Ganatheros owl here. I will say I wish this game would have an overlimit gauge rather than it being activated by perfect dodging. I mean, it's also activated by taking damage, but perfect dodging is such an integral part of this game, I kind of disagree with you. I think that the overlimit being procced by dodging well or by taking too much damage is actually a really good way to make it, because it means you're likely to get it no matter what, because either you dodge attacks and that builds it up, or you get hit because you messed up dodging, which builds it up. And it's likely to trigger on if you're in a bind, like if you're in a bind. If you're doing poorly, like getting hit a lot, then it's likely to trigger and give you an opportunity to kind of like Mystic Art and turn the tables a little bit damage-wise. And if you're playing really well and dodging effectively, then you get rewarded for playing well by going into Overlimit to spam arts into a Mystic Art. So honestly, I prefer it the way it is.
Yeah.
Poodle says the owl saw a black owl flying out west earlier.
I see.
If it flew west from here, could it perhaps be staying at the Owl Forest? Oh yeah, when you put it all together, it definitely might be.
Good.
Definitely might be. Only one way to find out. Okay, okay. To the Owl Forest we go. We might even have some rewards waiting for us here. Or no, have we gotten any owls since last time we were here? I don't remember.
Well...
He's not sure which one it could be, but the Owl King says these 3 new owls arrived recently. It's obviously the one that's black. The lady said it was a black owl. Golden male, ashen male, jet black female. Jet black.
Oh!
She seems to be responding to the eye patch. I guess you're right.
Good.
Yes, without a doubt. I'm relieved to see her alive and well.
Yeah.
He says he hates to see her go, but he understands the situation. Apparently our friend here was only visiting anyway, so it's okay to bring her home. He appreciates us looking after his fellow owls as always and says he wants to give us a present. It looks like we get to take home one of these things with it. Take one of these things home with us. I can read. I see. Well, bigger isn't always necessarily better with these things. What say you all? Big basket, little basket, little basket.
Really?
What's this thing?
What?
That is a very special medicine, one that's offered as a sign of friendship, otherwise known as an Omega Elixir. Yo, another Omega Elixir. Gamer moment. The Owl King hopes we'll put it to good use in our journey, whether it's to heal a dire injury or to sell for some extra money.
My thanks.
How very thoughtful of him. With it, we can afford to buy new works of art.
Hey.
Hey, wait a second. He also suggests that we bring the basket back to the owl's mom as a souvenir for where she's been. Dude, whoever got to voice these owls must have had a ball of a time. I wonder if they hate having to say goodbye.
Well,
She says she'll fly home and bring the basket back herself. She wants us to go on ahead and tell the mother she'll be coming home. That says it all. Let's make our way back. Yes, let's. Is anyone else worried about the fact that Rinwell is actually capable of understanding owl speech?
those three seem to get along so well. Was it really right for them to separate?
It was his choice, and he ultimately chose the lady over his friend. I can only hope this helps her in her recovery.
We still have owls to find in Calaglia and Mahogsar, it looks like. Or no. This is Mahogsar, isn't it? Green is Mahogsar. This is Eldomenencia, I think. So we need to look around in Eldomenencia and Calaglia for some more owls when we're going there for side quests. I think it's actually faster to... No, this is just gonna have to run around. Is that a
Looks
bot
like we
in
made
my
it here
chat
in one piece.
that didn't get caught by Nightbot? I will just hit you with the big ban. There we go, there we go. Is it faster to cut through here to get to the other side of Niez? I wish there was a fast travel point on the other side of Niez.
Okay, off we
That
go.
was not the door I thought it was. My bad. Not the door I thought it was at
I
all.
think it's safe to rest here now.
This is the door I thought I was going through. Remember when a bunch of people exploded into goo in this room and then we fought a T-Rex? Good times, right? Good times. Good times. Hello? I found your owl. Just the people I was looking for. I wanted to tell you something. Look at this. When I woke up one morning, I found not just one owl waiting for me, but three. Hoo-hoo.
Huh?
Huh? 3 of them? So the other 2 came back with their son's owl as well? So it would appear, yes. Plus, they also kindly brought this nice big basket with them. There was food for making sandwiches inside. My son must have remembered how I used to make them for him all the time. He was always so busy, it was the only thing he'd ever eat, apparently because he could do so with just one hand. Oh, I'm so happy, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really glad for you, miss. Madam, if you don't mind my asking, what was your son's name? Deadime. He used to run some sort of gang. The Darkwings, I think they used to call it.
Huh?
Deadime? I told him it was too dangerous, but he wouldn't listen. Then one day, he vanished without a trace. He wasn't the most thoughtful son, that's for sure. I see. I had a sneaking suspicion that was perhaps the case.
Well...
Oh, you knew him? How funny. I wonder if fate brought us together somehow. My son loved the legends about the old Darkwings. That's why he kept this black owl as a pet. Ever since he found it, they were inseparable. It was the only real friend that he had. Well, him and Bayfawn. Still, those 2 were the only ones my son used to open up to. The other owls are alive and well, at least. I'm sure they're carrying on his vision. You know, these 3 owls are just like the legend. There was the hero and their 2 followers, and together they formed the Darkwings. The Darkwings are normally a group of 3 in Tales of, aren't they? I think they're a group of 3 in the original incarnation in Destiny, and then I'm pretty sure it's a group of 3 in Graces and Abyss. I can't remember. What other Tales of games did the Darkwings show up in? They're not in Xillia, they're not in Zestiria, I don't think they're in Berseria. There's a reference to them in Berseria, but they're not like an actual group, I don't think. So this little one really is keeping the Darkwings alive. I'm so happy to see that.
So then,
We'd best be off, madam. We've got our work cut out for us if we don't want this heroic little owl to put us to shame. Wait, I haven't thanked you all for everything that you've done. If only there was some way I could repay you. I know, I'll give you this basket. Hopefully it'll come in handy one way or another.
my thanks.
Your generosity is greatly appreciated. Please take good care, Madam Giselle. The sandwich recipe. and a bunch of wheat, and chicken, and lettuce, and tomato. Oh my goodness. All right, small amount of gold, decent amount of SP. Also should be, yep, a new emblem for Dohalim. The Patron Lord. Is that max AG increased? Yeah, very good. Art casting mobility. I'm just going to take that immediately before I can end up doing anything different. Attack plus 60, holy cow. And the rest of these are all really cheap. We can easily get him that. And then focus back on whatever I was doing before. That's elemental attack 20. I think I was actually waiting to get more of these to see what I wanted to do. What we really need right now is that grilled rat pig recipe. That's just a free point for Dohalim waiting, and then I'm saving your SP for a little bit. No, wait, I shouldn't save your SP. I've got an attack and defense up 50 right here. Give me the defense up 50. And then we want to try and get these two next. To get that attack up 50. Alright.
I still can't believe Deadeye was caring for these owls. Maybe he really was a nice guy once.
People are not born immutable. They change. And not always for the better.
This time it was for the better, though.
Indeed.
Let's mix up who I'm running around as. Let's go as Law, my boy. Alright. I think we're good. Never mind. We have another side quest in Niez. There are a lot of side quests at the start of part 2. I totally forgot. That's fine by me, though. We're at an hour and a half in stream today. I think we can get most, if not all, of the side quests done, and that way next stream we can get a move on to Lenegis and really get the main story moving.
I hear a voice.
Hey, Bayfon.
Somebody's asking for help.
I guess.
Looks like there's still a lot of work to be done in Niez, eh, Bayfon? No, it's you. It's true, we lost a lot of good people. You know what they say, Lenegis wasn't built in a night. Lately, it feels like that recovery is further away than ever. Why? Did something happen? There was this light that crashed from the sky with a loud boom. I had to investigate it, obviously, so I sent a guy out, but he hasn't come back yet. Was there anyone else with him? No, there wasn't. Just a guy named Torvin. We're obviously short on people, so I couldn't afford to dispatch more for something potentially dangerous. But he's my right-hand man and helps run the construction here, although at this point it feels like sending him out did the opposite. I'm scared he's gonna die on my watch, too.
All right.
We won't let that happen. We'll find him and bring him back. I don't want to bother you all with...
Yeah.
It's okay. We have to go check out that light anyway. Judging from the astral energy here, I'd say it's in that tower at the top of the mountain, so not too far from here. Great, let's get to work. How did she do that? Oh, I should tell you where he went, huh? Farewell, mage. Okay, so... I think this side quest...
Did anyone notice Bayfon acting a little strange?
I guess he was. Maybe the anxiety's getting to him.
So this is a side quest that leads to one of the, like, 3 big optional boss fights in the game? And I don't think we're high enough level
Looks
for
like we
it.
get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Because I'm pretty sure in the original playthrough, I did those boss fights in the post-game. I did them after I finished the main story. So I'm pretty sure we're too low level for it, so we're just going to ignore it for now. We'll have to double check what level I was when I fought them the original playthrough and see if we can fight them before the final boss, but they might be something we just have to do after the final boss. I want one of these lucky pebbles. So give me that level 5 there. And then we want to enhance it. I also want to enhance these at some point because I want the decreased aggro L and the CP cost minus 10 for them eventually. But for now, we want to max this out. I don't care about anything lower than level 4, so we'll just throw a bunch of stuff at it. Give me another 3... Wait a minute. I can take off a 1 and still have enough? Yeah, do it like that. Enhance. Enhancement complete. Now... so we have the level 5 impact ring that we'll use for, like, the whole game, probably. So I could try to get another good thing for... I'll say his name in a second. For my boy, Law. Casting time minus 5%. We're going to want that later for sure, so go ahead and craft that. Increased aggro L might be nice down the road. Potentially. What is alertness? Smackdown is good. Increases crit rate by 5% after successful perfect evade. Eh. Resistance 120 is interesting. Decreased aggro small. BG charge rate 8% is pretty good. Half AG cost 20% isn't awful. It's pretty decent, especially if you can like... Oh, this has penetration plus 120. If I don't want the 120 penetration, I'll at least want the half AG or the earth damage 15%, so I'll go ahead and make that to make sure we can take the skill from it later. Another penetration 120. Penetration is very good. Increased aggro L might be nice. I'm just looking at like our level 4 and 5 stuff to see if they have skills that I really want. That resistance 1... Honestly, I'll go ahead and craft this on that resistance 120. We'll want that on someone, I'm sure. Someone will want it. Fire damage 15% will actually be really good for Alphen at some point down the line. In fact, I'm going to take 2 fire damage 15%. Three might be a bit much. Transcendent. I'm definitely going to want the CP cost down on these. I just don't want to spend the money on it right now. Rare drop rate. Yeah, like all of these level 5s we're going to want to put on someone at some point. Or take the skills from at least. Alright, not bad, not bad. I do really love the accessory system in this game. It's pretty good. Penetration 120. I want the penetration 120 because I actually want to put it on Law, like, now. But we need some more money first.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
I need more money! Alright, we're not gonna mess around with that, that spirit fight right now. We have a side quest to pick up here and a side quest to turn in, so let's do this. This should be the missing lover one, so we should get another emblem for
Always
Dohalim.
good to be back in familiar territory.
Hello. Kagari, tell me it's you. Oh my goodness. He's so tall compared to her. She comes up to like his belly button.
No way.
Notio, is that really you? It is Kagari. It's me, Notio. I'm back. Have you ever seen Notio outside of this armor? I can't believe this day has actually come. When I was given those orders, I thought I'd have to abandon my whole life with you. But I'll tell you something. Not a single day passed by where I didn't think of you, my love. I still can't believe this is really happening. Oh, Kagari, my sweet, wonderful Kagari. How many times are you going to say my name out loud? Silly Notio. It just brings me such joy to say it with you by my side once again, and I'll keep saying it over and over, even if you get tired of hearing it.
Well,
I hate to interrupt while you two are clearly having a moment, but you don't mind if we take off now, do you?
That can't be.
No, don't feel like you all have to leave. Please, let us return the favor somehow.
Sure.
Absolutely. We'd be terrible to turn you away after you saved our relationship. In that case, perhaps you'll allow us the honor of attending your wedding. Although I must shamefully admit I've never been to such an event. Oh, it'd be an honor to have you all there. In fact, we'd love for you to officiate it, Lord Dohalim. We both come from such different cultures, we don't know where to start, but if you presided over it, I'm sure it'd turn out great.
Agreed.
If you're certain that's what you want, then I'd be happy to do so. Once you've decided when to hold it, send word to Pelagian. Until then, I bid you two farewell. Thank you, Lord Dohalim. We can't wait to see you again, my lord. There's the grilled rapig recipe, and 5,000 bucks, let's go. Fateful Matchmaker. Yep, that's Dohalim, all right. Normal attack limit up is really good. Resistance 30 isn't bad. Cure. Advanced healing art that greatly restores one ally's HP. Perfect. I want that on you immediately. I wouldn't mind giving you Sonic Spear. Counter Edge is fine. Rod Extension time limit is good. Resistance 30 is fine. And next time we stop at a place to cook, we will do that grilled rapig. I want this penetration 40 next. Yeah.